So today on AWC Podcast, we are going to be taking an article out of the current issue of the American Window Cleaner magazine, and we're going to be talking about needs and wants. Well, today we are talking all about needs and wants with Nathan Redulphs, a great writer. I love how he puts things on paper. I love how he is just so methodical and smart. But this article is coming from the January 2021 issue of the American Window Cleaner magazine. If you haven't gotten it yet, subscribe ASAP. This will be in your mailbox every single month, and you will get all this content. Plus, you're going to get some awesome stickers, 8 more pages than normal, new feel, new paper. It's just all around new. So definitely check that out. Subscribe if you haven't yet. But today we're talking about the needs and wants with Nathan Redulphs. Like I was saying, he's so methodical in his writing. You got to check out the article to really get the full feel. But his main point in the article in this issue is all about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Now, if you don't know what this is, it is basically a triangle. It is a layered triangle of needs, almost like a food pyramid. And understanding human motivation is the key to this. Now, there is so much information out there on human motivation, like why does somebody do something, right? Why do you love one thing and not the other? There's so much information out there and so many tests done and so much awesome studies that it will hurt you if you don't read up on it. I know some of this stuff is boring. When you think about the side of it, you go, well, what the heck? I'm not in sales, I'm a window cleaner. But you are. Every one of us is selling our business at all times. We're trying to tell the other person, the next client, the next homeowner, why choose me? Why am I the best company for you? Now, sales in general go to everything that you have in your life. If you have a significant other, you had to sell them on liking you, right? If you go buy a car, if you go decide to get anything, if you try to tell somebody no, you have to sell them on the no. So there's so many things that come into understanding human motivation, and I love it. There are some really good books out there, but this article by Nathan talks a little bit more about it. And in a kind of nutshell, if you will, the chart itself basically depicts basic needs as the motivation. Now, humans prioritize basic needs first. And that includes food, water, shelter, safety, and security. Without those basic needs attended, it's difficult to focus on other things. That is the premise of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Now, when you go, okay, I get that. Well, somebody is, of course, going to eat before they have window cleaning done. Somebody's going to, of course, make sure that they have a roof over their head before they get their gutters cleaned. It all makes sense, right? But the motivation for that can be implied in a lot of different things that we do. A lot of different ways that we convey ourselves can actually be brought from this hierarchy of needs. There's a lot of things in here. I'm going to give you just kind of the 5 topics, if you will. But it's self-actualization, esteem needs, belongingness and love needs, safety needs, and physiological needs. Those are the 5. Now, again, how do you put this all together? If somebody doesn't have what they need, if somebody doesn't have everything that makes them comfortable in life, they're not going to have something else. Now, remember, we are a luxury business. What we do is a luxury. That's going to help you when you put together your pricing. It's going to help you justify higher costs, but it's also going to make you understand why people buy us. Why will somebody still buy window cleaning if their car is dirty? Right? There's a lot of things that kind of come into that. First off, customers. He talks about seeing a discussion about lower income prospects and how income relates to sales. And you have to realize that many of the customers that you and I both have are lower income, maybe fixed income, but they still buy our services. The big thing, though, is to understand that the motivation for that in those services is just not really fulfilling a basic need. It's harder to sell window cleaning than it is, he says, plumbing, HVAC, electrical services. Most people associate these other services with shelter, warmth, and basic needs. So in your USP, what are you offering? What makes you fall into this Maslow's hierarchy of needs? How can you relate what you do, what you offer, to one of these needs? Now, here's a big thing. Everybody says if you're a window cleaner, you sell window cleaning. That's a lie. That's a lie. You don't sell window cleaning. The window cleaning is the expected, right? If you hire a window cleaner, that part's known. Their windows are going to get clean. But why do I want a window cleaner? Is it because my house is going to explode if I don't get a window cleaner? Is it that, my children will be taken from me? Well, I hope not. I hope the windows aren't the reason. You got a lot more problems if that's even on the docket. But the real reason is happiness. It is relieving a pain point. Remember, a basic need that people prioritize first is food, water, shelter, safety, security. Those are the first things. Now, if your shelter, your house, is not clean, you don't feel secure there because it's dirty and it doesn't make you happy, there is nothing that you can do to push yourself past that. That is a basic need that we can help. Think about this. People hate cleaning windows, right? People hate it. How many people a year tell you, man, I hate cleaning my windows. I can't believe you do this. It's awful. That's what makes it such a valuable service. You're taking away someone's pain point. You're making them feel happy. If somebody doesn't have a pain point because you just took it out, now you're helping with their basic needs. The next one up is really safety. Maybe security and safety, we make your home feel like a home, or we make your house feel like a home. Maybe people have little kids and cleanliness is at the top of their security for their kids. Maybe that's why they're buying, is because they say, hey, you know what? I got the carpets cleaned. I got to get the windows done. Little Tammy, that's not a baby's name. Little whoever has been walking around licking windows, I just want it to be clean for them. Maybe that is what helps them be secure, feel safe, right? Another one is belongingness and love needs, intimate relationships and friends. Now, this one may be in for acceptance. Belongingness, that's keeping up with the Joneses. I have to say, one of the best door hangers I've ever used was one that on the very front had a picture of a shiny window, and it said basically, hey, we just cleaned your neighbor's windows. I'm sorry if the sun is too bright by you because their windows are shining, right? Pardon our glare. And it was a great door hanger, but what it basically says is that your neighbors got something done. Their house is cleaner than yours. Well, if Brad did that, I got to do that. Belongingness. Intimate relationships. Oh, yeah, you got those guys out. They work good. I'll do it too. Oh, man, I helped that guy. Right? The next one's esteem needs. Prestige and feeling of accomplishment. The feeling of accomplishment. Do you want to know that if a task is done that you needed to do, but you weren't the one to do it, you will still feel accomplished? And take this from somebody who has 4 VAs. That is extremely important, especially as workload changes and people are better at things than you are. You know this from having employees. You get done with an epic year. You just did fill in the blank number. You might have done $50,000 last year. You might have done $50,000 in a month. But regardless, you feel accomplished. You go, wow, we did something. You didn't do it. You didn't clean the windows. Maybe you cleaned some of them. Maybe you cleaned all of them. Then it doesn't make sense to the conversation. But if you didn't, you can still feel accomplished. So having something that needs to get done, taking something off of a honey-do list, boom, there you go. A feeling of accomplishment is created from what we're doing. Now, understand that all of these, you can kind of put things into different packages, but you have to listen to what the person is telling you. Every single person with enough time will tell you all of their needs, their concerns, and their expectations. It's up to us to kind of declassify it, put it all together. That's a feeling of accomplishment. Now, in self-actualization, the word I can't say real well, that's the top of the pyramid, right? That's achieving one's full potential, including creative activities. Now, you go, well, how is me cleaning somebody's window going to be creative? How is that going to help them feel like they created, a life of full potential? It's not. But what it is going to do is allow them to do that. Old Jack loves golf. He loves golf. But now it's a beautiful weekend and he's got to do the windows. It's going to take him all weekend. He loves golf. He's going to go golf. He's just not going to do the windows. We come in and give people back their free time. We come in and provide a service that allows people to then go out and achieve their full potential. It allows them to do their creative activities. Every one of those tiers on Maslow's hierarchy of needs was met by a window cleaner. Someone who you and I know, but society looks at as just somebody who cleans bird poop off a window. This is why understanding why people buy, buying triggers, buying habits, all of that is so beneficial. You can take that and create explanations of your services to somebody. If you go into somebody's house, their house is on a golf course. They got pictures of Jack Nicholson. They're chipping balls when you're talking to them. They don't have to say one word to you. You know they want to go golfing. Hey, you know what? We will go ahead and take care of the windows. Not only are we going to be out of your house in 2 or 3 hours, it's going to free up your entire weekend to go golf. You're not going to waste the time. You're not going to be crazy sore after trying to do windows. You're not going to be frustrated. You're going to be nothing but happy. Go and achieve your potential. This is the most amazing thing about sales, is that every single person has a need and a want. It's your job just to find it. Figure out what everybody's need and want is, and you can explain your services in a way that they can connect to their need or want. It's pretty awesome. But I do appreciate it. Again, if you haven't checked out the American Window Cleaner magazine, it is live and the new edition is out. I hope you're going to be just as excited as I am. This all comes from the January 2020 issue. If you want to subscribe, I would love it. It is awcmag.com/subscribe. You can subscribe to the yearly plan. This will get sent to your mailbox every single year. It is a paper version. You can have it in your hands, save it, pass it along. Your guys can read it. Your wife can read it. Doesn't matter. It also comes with an awesome custom sticker sheet every single month. So if you don't have the magazine, now is your chance. Go out there, get it, and we will see you again.